How's it going, everyone? Good morning. I want to talk about FFIE as we're coming into the market session opening up. We just had this awesome news here. Faraday Futures secures 30 million for growth and expansion just an hour ago, and that's what caused this to dip up here. We had this anticipation. We went to a high of 159 pre-market on the 15-minute chart. We're coming back down to this gap here for support, and I think we keep moving up here. So here's my analysis here. What am I looking at on a longer time frame, which is the daily? You can see that we got to be really careful. When price gets near this EMA 20, it tends to reject, right? We had this go down, near here, go down, and that's just when you're in a downtrend, that's what's going to happen, right? So when we start, if we can get above this EMA, then that will be very bullish. Price is currently at 127. The EMA is currently at 125. So I would like to see what happens here. Um, we had some nice consolidation here on this EMA 5 and 10, just very boring, and then we finally get something coming on here. So the ways to trade this thing is I traded this many times before. We can look at certain areas of support and resistance, but not really my likelihood of doing this. I love trading this company when it gets near this green band with time distance away from this EMA 5. This was one of my biggest gains on this company here because as it was just an overreaction move. We had this massive down move here with the reverse split, waited out 1 to 2 days, and then you had this big candle here coming to this EMA 20, almost touches the 50, and then it gets rejected down. And that's one thing you got to consider. We haven't touched this EMA 50 all the way till back in 7/18, so July 18th of 2024. Usually, if we don't touch the EMA 20 in 2 months is as long, so you can really like double that, the 4 to 5 months. But this is way above the. Hold up, I got this. This is a way. I got this holiday observance. All right, nice. Let me restart this app as sometimes it glitches. I can't get rid of that. But it's way above the ATR4. So coming up into that, this will be a very big resistance zone because you had this ATR4 here with the CMA 50. What I'd like to see is something like a couple daily candles above the CMA 20 and then start to see that EMA 5 curl up, which is what we're doing right now. So I want to see this EMA 20 at the very bottom, and that will be considered a solid uptrend. We're also getting higher lows, which is looking very bullish here. It looks like we might be switching a change of trends in the short term. With pennies, it's too hard to trade the uptrends because most of them do have pumps and then they just dump down into the downtrend again. But I do like this news, very nice. Gets 30 million financing, so that's pretty good here. So lots of probably hype coming into this stock, and because this one was a big runner before, we all know this one was one of the biggest runners of this year, back in May. If you can see right in here, we went from a buck 50, obviously with this reverse split happening, and we went all the way up to $156. By far the biggest runner, and so this is not out of people's eyes. Once you have this kind of big move, and then yeah, time fades it out. This will always be on the chart where people see that like, wow, FFIE is one of the biggest runners. But like I said, how I like to play it, there's two ways to play it. You can do the trend reversal. If we're at this ATR4, we have time distance. You can look for these moves up as here. As you can see, we come up here, and even on you can see where it has this time distance away from the EMA 5, EMA 20. We get close to here, just like that last example, and we have this massive bullish candle on that one day. This one I didn't really project as it didn't get really close to here, but that's where we had this massive move. So how I'm looking to trade it, since one, if the price is already pumping from you, right, and you feel like you're missing out, let's just see what it does. Let's see how it gets over this EMA 20. Do we do something like this candle where we hit it and we reject? Because you don't want to buy at the top when it's going up, and then you go from 167 all the way to 99 cents, and then just to come back up here, and you're just back holding for a while, and your stop loss will get hit. So that's really what I want to see. I know we just previously hit the 20 here, so it's not like massive. I think we're definitely probably going to hit it again. And what it is curious though, because we haven't touched this 50, it wouldn't be surprising to me that we do have that massive bump up to it. All prices will revert to the mean. Some take very, very long. The EMA 50 is one of those harder ones to do. But if you look at this ATR4, I mean, look at these beautiful setups FFIE does. Look at this. Hits this, has the time distance, which means it hasn't hit the 5 and the 10. And look at it. The last 10 was here. We had this ATR4 touch, which was my Keltner channel, and we come back and make that massive move. Now, it's impossible to get the exact bottoms, and that's why I accumulate every time it does this. Look at that, 67% move in literally a short amount of time. That is massive returns. Lots of people, would dream to have those kind of returns. Lots of people lose in the market because they chase on circumstances like this, where it goes all the way up and pumping, and then now they're just getting dumped on right in here. I mean, look at this. This was a 25% drop from the highs there. So let's be smart about this. I want to see what's going to happen here. Let me look at the week. The weekly's too compressed. It's a penny stock. It's can't really trade based on that. But yeah, I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna see, do we get kind of a big bullish move up? I need to see a big bullish move up and kind of a retest type pattern back to that EMA 5. So if we get a candle that comes way up in this area here, then this EMA 5 is gonna cross over all the EMAs, and then what happens is the 20 is gonna be at the bottom, and that's gonna be the support zone. As how resistance turns support, just like if you cross above this high here, right in here, you break out of it and then you come back to this area, that would be your support. And that's really what I want to see, because there's just not much wiggle room from here. It just depends on where this goes. I really like it. I think it's really nice. I think this is what FFIE needs. This kind of news right here is what can change the trends for a short amount of time. And I mean, like I said, they did just do a reverse split not too long ago, back in August. They did a 1 for 40, so but obviously we need to stay above this dollar range. We don't want to get back down, and because this was looking bad here. But yeah, I think this is kind of beaten down. Higher lows coming in. I see a change of trend predicting. It's not like this where it's just keep going down. I don't want to see a little bump like this and then it goes down. You're right. That's definitely not what I want to see. But this looks definitely a little different. You look like the sellers are wearing out. If you guys want to see my alerts, join my Discord and see a system where you can get your chart to look like this, have high probability trades of winning over 90% of your trades, looking for setups that are close to this ATR4, in which tons are. We just had one this morning, Spike CYN. It had this upper band. Look at this. A beautiful setup at this lower ATR4 and massive freaking move up from these lows to this highs, making a 190% move. Those are the setups that I like to look for. But if we are not at this lower band and we don't have time distance, for example, FFIE, I want to see how do we trade the uptrend now. Can we get above this EMA 20, stay above it for a couple daily candles, come back retesting the 20, and then I'll take my shot at it for a big move up. That's what I'm looking for FFIE. It's super compressed. A lot of people are bag holding this. So, me getting in way down in these lows would be a lot better than most other people. I'm starting to see a chart form. We see a long lower wick here. Buyers are coming in under $1. They don't want it to go under there. And we're seeing higher lows forming. We see the good news. Everything looks good about FFIE. I don't see this collapsing. I think this is going to continue up. Obviously, trade the chart how you like it, but I'm going to wait for my opportunity. So we'll see how the market opens up with this. All right, sorry about that. If you guys want to join the premium Discord, hit the link down below in YouTube comments below, and in the description it'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts system. It'll take you to this free chat landing page down here. Doesn't mean you're a member yet, but I promise you guys are going to love this deal. For all-time low cost of over 6 years of trading full-time, this is the strategies that I have used to be consistent in the market with an over 90% win ratio. If you hit day trade alerts, right here under the subscriptions tab, you'll get opted in to be the highest membership for only $12 a month. And like I said, I have been in tons of Discords that charge hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars on a market that is extremely hard to trade. And with this strategy, we are not chasing. We are waiting for the stock to come to me. We have clear entries, clear exits. And I think you guys are going to love my day trading strategy the most. I love my swing trading strategy. It's really nice. But the day trading strategy is the only one that I can say you can make passive income every day, guaranteed. You're going to get a win or you're going to get a loss. Most of, like I said, over 90%, and you can double your account within a month. So if you only have $500 Obviously, you need to do my day trading strategy to get that account bigger. Most of these swing trades, you need more money because you need to accumulate, right? And that's the nature of it. Unless you're putting my uptrend, which is what I'm looking for FFIE. I'm looking for FFIE to go above the CMA 20, retest my support, and then take that next leg higher. But I hope you guys do decide to join. I think you guys are gonna love it. No sweat. If you don't want to join, I just appreciate making these videos, giving you hindsight. If that's too much, you can do just the swing trades for $6 a month if you hit swing trade alerts, and you can view my memberships and server shop here at the top left of this Discord channel. Hope you guys like this video. FFIE, I think this is kind of near the bottom I'm seeing. I think we get a short-term, move coming up, and we'll go from there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the Discord. Happy trading.